Hi, I'm Andrea Ager, and I'm a CrossFit coach and a CrossFit athlete. I first started competing in CrossFit before I really even knew how to do CrossFit. I wasn't well-rounded. I had probably half the skills that you need to even be at a competition, and I was winging it. And I really liked it. I liked the fact that I was getting beaten in some things and did well in others, and I knew where I was. I knew where I had to go. So when I would look up to the other girls at the competitions and think, that's what I'm going to learn next week, or that's what I'm going to learn next time. And so even though I've been competing longer than I've been doing well in CrossFit, I ended up coaching around at the same time. So a lot of my coaching tips come from me actually learning and taking tips from other people. So a lot of times I'm repeating things that I've learned in the past that fix a mistake that I made all the time in a movement. So that's what makes it easy for me to coach, because I've been there. Usually I don't like to think about the all eyes on me part when I'm competing, but I do like to think about the people I'm around and how we're all training at our own gyms at different times. And if I really truly believe that I'm working as hard as I need to and that I'm preparing myself like I need to, that I'm going to be able to do just as good as them, or be able to compete against them and maybe beat them. And that's what I want. So I'm not always trying to, it sounds bad, but I'm not always trying to win. I'm not always trying to do better than everyone else's best, but I'm trying to do my best. And I never want to walk away feeling like I had anything left over. And as long as I can complete that, I'm never like dissatisfied with myself. In the beginning, I moved very sporadically after only doing CrossFit for like 5 months, and they were like, whoa, now you're like working out, so you need to move across the country for it. Yeah, I think that sometimes being uncomfortable is the only way to keep yourself from settling sometimes. And I think that was true in my life. So my family does think I'm crazy. They think I'm at it. They think I'm nuts. They think I'm like total health freak and whatever, and I am. So when I show up and I'm eating a certain way, like they're curious. So even if they don't want to do it right away, I think that I'd have to kind of work on them a little bit. But I think everyone's interested in fitness. The best part about traveling and being able to do seminars all over the world is seeing, that CrossFit's everywhere. And people are learning how to do this sport and spread the sport, and to all ages. But it's so cool getting in a seminar where everyone's like, I'm not fit enough to be in the seminar, or I don't want to see Andrea to see me not be able to do a handstand, or something like that I hear people say. And they can do it. They can learn all these different modifications, and they're on their journey. And everyone's at a different spot in their journey, but it's really cool to be invited into other people's gyms and invited into other people's lives to put some kind of an impact to help them be a better athlete and a better person, and talk about morals and God, and focus on what the big picture is. And the big picture is not CrossFit. The big picture is reaching your potential through fitness.